I get you want that story. You want to be the first to do it. You want to make sure nobody else gets it. But there's a level to like respect. Like you can't just sit here. Like it literally just happened.
Hello everyone, my name is Elissa and welcome back to Behind the Mic with Entertainment. I'm joined with
Bree.
Kenya.
Okay, how we feeling today, y'all?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty chill.
Y'all sound too great. What's
it's-
going on?
I mean, it's college.
That
Yep.
part.
Oh.
I'm ready for Thanksgiving break at this point.
Really? What y'all planning to do? Anything good?
Sleep.
Going back? Sleep.
Sleep.
No food?
Eat, but sleep. I'm tired.
Right. So we're going to get started with the NAACP block party. Did y'all attend this Saturday? How was it for y'all?
I was there actually. You guys can see the video actually on our account.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. It was fun.
Okay.
Everyone was really lively. All the performances were good too.
That
Honestly.
sounds good. What about you, Kenya?
I was not in attendance, unfortunately.
Mm.
This weekend I was, homecoming hopping, and I was at Lincoln.
Okay.
Some fun for the weekend, but it did look fun, and I'm a little upset that I missed it.
I missed it too because I had to work that day. But like, since you were there, Bree, what's like your top favorite moment from the whole entire thing?
I like when they was strolling.
I saw clips.
I ain't gonna do too much, but I'm gonna do too much. They was strolling, and I like that part. That was the best.
That was your best part. How was the food? 1 through 10, ranking it. Oh,
But I would have if the food must have been good though, because the only reason I didn't eat is because that line was full. Every time you look over, the line's full. So that's the only reason I didn't eat. Now, if the line was shorter, I would have ate.
yeah.
But also,
I understand that.
I think I was confused if the dancers did eat first and then we eat, but I don't know. People had plates. Just know it looked like it was good.
Okay.
But yeah,
People were served.
there was
Okay.
food.
There was food.
It was looked like
It
it was
looked
really
like it was
good.
good.
Everybody
Okay.
enjoyed it. I didn't get none of that. And
Okay.
you know what? We can run that back and maybe
What-
I get a plate first.
What do y'all think is like a staple you need to have at a cookout? Like you have to have it.
I mean, a burger always hits, in my opinion. A burger, that's gonna slap regardless.
That's true.
Somebody bring that mac and cheese.
Yep.
But nobody nasty. You can't have like just random. people
Not
making
that.
it.
Yeah, not everybody can make
runny
that.
mac and cheese.
Ooh, it's got to be baked. It's got to
Yes.
be nice, crispy on the
That
top.
nice southern feel to it.
And you know what?
I feel like for me, it's like chicken, like really good baked chicken, like fried chicken. Like you have to make it good. If it's not, I ain't eating it.
Or hot take.
Ooh.
Pasta salad or potato salad.
I have to disagree. I have to. Like,
Me too.
Some
I'm
people be
sorry.
making it like funny.
Okay, not the nasty kind, like that real good kind of where it's like it's a lot,
Okay.
but it be gone. Like it can't be someone nasty making it. Like
Yeah.
I don't like olives in my
Me neither.
pasta
Olives?
salad.
I don't like olives.
Olives?
I don't like olives in my
What about
olives.
grapes?
No,
Ooh,
I'm not a fan. They
no.
be putting olives in it.
Great. What type
Grapes
of pasta?
in the pasta salad?
What you be eating?
Who?
Are you
cooks that?
going to them snow bunnies? There's snow bunnies.
Who's eating?
It's giving snow
grapes
bunny.
in it?
I'm sorry.
I've
it's
never
giving-
heard that. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat pasta salad at your cookout.
No.
Maybe come to mine and we'll see what's really
Yeah,
working.
I can see that. What's like a favorite song that you have to dance to? Like everyone has to be joining. Ooh. Okay. Go.
We going,
So-
the old Candy. Come on, stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. Candy is like a classic.
It is a classic.
We got to hear that all the time at the cookout. Come on now.
Okay, I can't do it, but that Tamia come on and I'm gonna be over when I think about you. I think about, and then I be messing up right there.
Yeah.
That's the part where they be getting
I
me.
feel like for me it's like OG. I'm gonna sound really old. Like Cha Cha Slide. Very simple.
Nah,
very easy.
Cupid
that's a
shuffle.
classic.
It's
That's
a-
a
it's a-
classic
it
line
is.
dance.
Yeah, like
Classic
everyone,
line dance.
it tells you the moves and everything. All you gotta do is dance to it. If you can't dance to it, you was sad.
I got another good one.
Ooh.
The wobble. The wobble. Come on now. The wobble.
I like when they be getting intricate with it. I be getting intricate with it.
Yeah.
Like the little
The
old
spin.
version.
The little spin.
The old version.
The old version, but
Not
I
the
like
newer
the I
version.
like the additional moves to it. Though.
I do. Yeah. No, don't make it too complicated.
Yeah.
'Cause
Nothing too crazy.
Not
Cause
too
I'm not
crazy.
gonna. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna keep eating.
I'ma
Don't
sit
play with me.
down. I feel like for me, as long as the food good, music good, the vibes are good, I'm whatever. So since you were there, Bree, what's something that you wish they had like this year, or like maybe like you're looking forward to next year?
Well, I guess this is my first one, so really, I can't really compare it to nothing else. Like everyone else, like I guess it got moved to the hub, and that's not normal. So I did like that change. Like I definitely would love it there again next year because I just feel like the hub's more lively, and like I feel like more people were stopping by simply because it was more out in the open. I would have loved to see more like people come out. To be honest, like I feel like people be acting like they can't slide for real. Like, why is we acting Hollywood?
But it's like a POC event when you think about it. So it's like, it could
so
be
it's like
a little...
Yeah.
But like, the pep rally was really cracking. So for this to not have as many, I'm like, this was fun too, honestly. And it had food.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that trip out contest was really fun. They need to have another contest
Trip
next
out.
year.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely there. Come on, trip out. Trip out.
And they had freshmen versus senior. The seniors ate it up. I'm not gonna lie. But freshman was second. I'm not even. That's not even me being.
Okay.
No, they voted that.
Really?
I'm not even being biased. They had one freshman go up against, and everyone else had like 2 people from our class.
I see unfair.
It was only him, and he was eating that. Now the seniors, they had a little tag off, and Rennie's.
It was Claire.
It was Rennie and no, she's a junior.
Yeah, Rennie was junior. It was Claire and someone else.
So next topic we're going to talk about is music. Are y'all music fans? Yes or no?
Very much so.
10 out of 10?
Very much so.
Okay, what's your favorite genre?
R&B's on top.
Real bad.
R&B's
I
definitely
go to sleep to that.
Okay.
Wake up to that.
Favorite
shower to
artist?
that.
This going to be a hard one. I'm just saying.
In general?
Okay, top three. Don't got to be ranking.
Top 3.
Like top 3 R&B artists.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This going to be real controversial. I know it.
Party Next Door. Summer Walker.
Woo.
And then three kind of flip for me. Mm-hmm. It could be either Janae one day or it could be Bryson Tiller the next day. So,
you know,
I like that combination.
I'm going to have to go with SZA, Brent, and Frank Ocean ain't R&B, is he? Yeah, he's kind of.
Okay.
No,
he's
I'm
like
gonna
alternative.
I'm going to go SZA, Brent, and Drake. Is he R&B?
Is he? I don't think he in the middle.
Yeah, like
I feel like let her have it.
No, you know what?
I would have said Drake too, for real.
Y'all not about to play with me. I'm gonna go. Summer Walker is good, but I'm not about to sit here and act like I listen to her all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and like fake rap. Like
dropping a whole album.
That album, we need.
Finally over it.
We need it.
That teaser was everything.
Yo,
I was
Meech,
like,
the Meech line. What?
I was like, I know he.
Well, Drake in the R&B section, so he
but
must
I don't peg him as R&B. Yeah, he's in the middle of rap.
I see him as rap. Okay.
I see him as rap.
Steve Lacy, I don't know if I count him as R&B. I really like him, but
he's like alternative.
Yeah, alternative. Too.
Alternative.
He is. See, that's the problem. I'm really trying to think. Keep it with SZA and Frank. Leave me alone.
Yeah, SZA and Frank. Okay.
SZA, Frank, and Brent. Leave me alone.
I feel like for me, it would be SZA. I like Doechii, but she's like all over the place.
She really is.
So she on my list, and then maybe Frank or Daniel Caesar.
Ooh, or Janae. Yeah, you did say Janae. Janae,
okay,
she can't like not include
She
her.
messy. She messy sometimes, but it depends on the day.
Especially with that. Where my ring? Where my ring?
I saw that. I was like, girl,
like you've been
why would you do that
so long, and it's where my ring, girl. At that point,
and she has a whole kid with Big Sean. You know what?
Let clock it.
And you still gonna ring?
That's like
we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that later.
So, what's your favorite project from this year? It could be something that maybe not a lot of people know about, or it's just very low key. Kenya, you want to start?
Yeah, I could. You know, I already mentioned it before, but Party Next Door 4, that album.
It was a good album.
That album, 10 out of 10, been on repeat ever since it dropped. Like, I feel like each song on there is like an instant classic. Like, No Chill, instant classic. Resentment, in my opinion, instant classic. Make It to the Morning, instant classic. Like, the whole album on top for me.
Okay. Bree, how you feeling?
You know, I got 2 that are on 2 different sides of the spectrum for real. Like, first, I'm really, just because I went to her concert last month, and that's really my girl. Sexy Red's album, I'm sorry. Like, say what you want, but I'm going to always blast it. Maybe I don't relate to all of it, but I'm going to always blast it simply because it's like, it's really going to hype my mood up. Like, when I be in the gym, first thing I put on, and it's like crazy, but it really do help. Like, in the gym, when I'm hearing that, it's like, you know what? I need her build. So I'm going to keep going while I'm listening to her. But then on my other side of the spectrum, Ariana Grande's new album this year. It dropped early. It did but that's early. A really good one. Like, I feel like all her songs on there, like, especially with That Boy Is Mine, like how she redid that. And then she even got
Randy and Monica on it.
In the video. The video is good too. Like, I'm liking
good.
how artists are bringing back videos that are really good. Like, I don't really play her all like that, but Sabrina Carpenter, her videos, Taste,
I love her authentic approach. It's so new and refreshing. I'm like, thank God someone's bringing that up.
Like music videos that are like to watch. Like when I was younger, I used to sit there and watch music videos. Now it's like you get a music video and it's boring.
It is boring.
But
it's
now
the same thing.
They coming back out with the music, and it's like I'm liking it. Like I'm not bored. I'm not
has,
like
some story to it.
Yeah, I love a good story. I think my favorite album, I'm gonna stand by her, Doechii. I love her to death. that entire album was so refreshing. I feel like for the R&B and like rap community, because it was like so new to like see like an artist do versatile things. And I feel like if you want to make it out in the industry, you have to learn how to do all of these things. So that's my approach. Mm-hmm. But that brings me to another question. Do you think sampling is like a problem today in certain songs? Like, when is too much enough?
I feel like if we take like let's take an artist for example, like Kanye, he's known for sampling. Like,
that is true.
But like the way he samples and like builds off of it, I feel like helps add more to like the song that it was before. Because if you look at like Bound, that song is like a really artistically crafted song, and the way he used that sample, it kind of like flowed into the storytelling that he used within the song, like for the chorus, in my opinion. But, like, I think it can be overused in like certain genres, but if you do it right, it's good.
Okay, I agree.
It really does depend on the artist. Like, I like how Lotto, she samples, and it's still her music though. Like, it's not like, oh, well, this is really just so and so. Like, she just took the music. But then there's some people who's like, you was better off just not even recording over that. Like, you could have just made your own beat. Because it's like, you just taking the whole song and you're just singing it. It's like a cover at that point. Like, it's like, it's not overused, but I think it's going to get there. With, like, it can't get to everybody.
That is true. I feel like sampling is good to like a certain point. Like, you sampling a sample. And it's like, I know you try to pay homage. Homage? Is that the word?
Homage.
I cannot talk today.
I know what you're
I said homage. Okay. I know when they're trying to pay like respect to like the people in the past, but I feel like it's okay to create your own beats and also just do what you want to do, but don't disrespect the past, please, because oof. So we're gonna transition into fashion. How much are y'all into fashion? 1 to 10. I see y'all looking good today.
Yeah, I'm real into fashion. Y'all.
Okay.
What about?
So, if you know anything about the Met Gala, is hosted every single year in May in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. So Vogue magazine announced next year's theme, which is titled Superfine, Tailoring Black Style. Inspiration comes from the book by Monica Miller, Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandism, and the Styling of Black Diasporic Identity. It basically explores the importance of clothing and style to the formation of Black identities throughout the entire century. So with this title and theme, how do you guys feel? Like, that's catering to our culture and just us as people.
I'm excited for it. Like, I know our Black men are gonna really eat.
Oh yes, they are.
Like, I feel like Black community is really gonna eat. But it's like, on the other side, I don't really want to know. I'm sensing that somebody's gonna get canceled. Somebody's gonna,
for sure.
Somebody's gonna overstep.
Yeah,
like
do-rag.
It's gonna be somebody who
if someone
overstep.
pops up with a do-rag, I swear to God, just rust them off.
Like,
just rust them off.
I feel like it's gonna go from like showing respect to showing like they're laughing. Like, it's gonna really feel like
a mockery.
Yeah, and at that point, I'm gonna be like, okay, because it's like we're showing out in our stuff, but then y'all showing out in
not taking it serious.
That was.
When do you think too much is enough? Like, when someone wants to pay respect versus like disrespect. Like, where's the fine line in that?
It really depends. Like, it really depends on the person too. I feel like
who,
what they know, what they're doing, and how they're doing it. Like, when you're like showing respect, you still have to be very like when you're just trying to like, not copy, but like, what's the word?
Emulate.
Yeah, emulate somebody. You still have to show that sign of respect. Like, you can't go too far to where you're like. I be peeping how like people who did y'all see that where that person dressed up as Michael Jackson in the pose with Janet Jackson, like that's
I saw that
wild.
I saw that. Why would you do that? Like, that's just disrespectful.
That's
right
wild.
Off the bat.
That's ignorant. Like, now a simple maybe you wore something similar, but the whole getup was really what got it. Like, why do I literally see Michael on my phone right now? Like, did you need the hat? Did you need the hair? Let's talk about it.
Stop. How you feel, Kenya?
I mean, I'm a little bit of a fashion person. I kind of keep up with the Met Gala, but like, I feel like I already know like the Black men going to eat down, like women going to eat down. They do it every year at the Met Gala. I just feel like I saw something on Twitter that somebody said something about Billie Eilish, and if she was going to like pull this off, she already has the outfit laid out in the closet. So I'm like, if they just do it correctly, like don't step boundaries, like that, you know, people are going to be offended, and everybody gets offended at something. So I just feel like if you just do it right, execute it right, it'll come out right.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting just to look at Black culture in terms of like fashion, because like when you look at the history, like Y2K, like a lot of things we wore in the past are coming back, and it's like I'm glad this is happening, but also you have to like remember, like be very respectful, because you're gonna be canceled one day and be like, oh, I didn't mean to, and it's like this whole thing like cancel culture, and it's like you gotta be careful. So I'm very looking forward to the fashion and also what the men are gonna wear, because they're gonna eat it.
I can't wait to see what they look like.
Would you want to go to like an event like that?
Honestly,
That would be cool.
Yes.
That would be
like
so
I
cool.
love that. Like I love fashion. Like honestly, I do want to go into that in the future. Like not full, but like definitely into it. So it's like I love to talk about it. I love to see it. I love to see how people express themselves. Like I really don't feel like there's ever a wrong in fashion. I just think there's different mindsets. Like not everyone's going to really like what you're wearing, but if you like it, you can make it something cute. Because it's like, people be hating on stuff all the time, and then next year it pop out, and it's like, oh, well, I like that all along. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
They are fake.
Like, you just liking what the trend is. And I ain't gonna fake. Like, I ain't really care about Sambas for real. I got them on my feet now, though.
That is true.
It's because
when it first came out, it was like,
It was like, but once I start seeing it get styled,
yes.
When I see it get styled a certain way, then it's like, okay, you made it cute. Like, you made it look like something I'd really want to see. Whereas, like, I didn't just like how it was just looking like anything. Like, what are you wearing?
Was looking like anything.
It was calling it the bowler shoe for real.
It do look like the bowler shoes.
It did.
No,
also,
it
like,
still do.
It just costs too much, though. I feel like.
Sambas is actually pretty
Sambas
reasonable.
pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I feel like they are not cheap, but they a good price.
Reasonable.
Because
compared to other stuff.
they don't really,
That is
like,
true.
break down as much. Like, I be creasing mine, and they don't crease. Like,
compared
they
to
don't.
Dunks.
Dunks
Yeah.
they be. Damn.
Like, I ain't paying $350 or $500 for a triple pink Dunks.
If you could plan like an outfit for the Met Gala, what would you wear? Head to toe.
Ooh.
That'd be like hard. I feel like a good pantsuit.
Yes.
A
Yes.
good
I was going with
pantsuit
that.
I was just about to say, like,
yes.
a good pantsuit. Like, it gotta be fitted, though. It can't be no, like, baggy.
No.
And it can't be
gotta
high
be tailored.
water.
Gotta look nice, sharp. Nothing too
No
much.
Out of place.
No
Some of
shorts.
y'all be doing too much. Some
People
of
be
y'all
trying to
go
pop
back.
out in shorts with a suit, and I'm not
I
liking
don't
that.
understand that.
I
It
feel
looks
like some people
disgusting.
can execute it right, though.
Who?
Shorts.
It depends on the
Ooh.
shorts.
Suit.
Not like to the knee
Yeah,
shorts.
not-
More like
yeah.
if you're gonna wear shorts with a pantsuit, it gotta be like the short ones. Like you're kind of giving like baddie pantsuit. Like you're giving
I think shorts in general, like, just put some regular pants on, I feel like. I don't like it. So we're going to pay our respects to certain individuals that recently passed. The first was Wanda Smith, who you may know from that infamous Kate Williams argument on air. She was a part of Atlanta radio icon. She was an Atlanta radio icon, and she worked at V103. Cissy Houston, who was Whitney Houston's mother. Tito Jackson, who was part of Jackson 5. Ken Page, who was a part of the production of Wizard of Oz, Dreamgirls, and Nightmare Before Christmas. And most recently, One Direction star Liam Payne. Were you guys One Direction stars? Did you listen to the music?
I wasn't really like a big fan. Like I feel like I was just too young. Like I was old enough to really listen, but I was too young to really sit here and be like,
crying.
You're crying.
Yeah, like he wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
No lie. Like I'm not. Like I actually I forget about him and Niall all the time and Harry actually. I don't care about Harry. I liked Zayn.
Oh.
You forgot about Harry?
I know who Harry is, but I like Zayn. And Harry, I don't know. He be doing too much on the media now. Like I feel like
I do think
I don't
he be doing
really.
too much.
And then I feel like the whole situation though, and the whole point, like he was getting so much hate before this, and that's like I think why people really got shocked by this is because like before this, the past 2 weeks though, everybody was hating on him. He was getting all this hate. They're like, "Oh, you were my least favorite member, anyways." And it's like now that he's gone, I feel like
everyone is like
it's performing. Like
yeah,
when it's like that, really like that can like
that could do
people
something
don't talk
to
about
you.
celebrity mental health enough.
Sure.
Like that has a big impact on them because it's like when you're a celebrity, you can't talk to everybody. You can't. Not everybody's out to like really help you. So it's like you kind of feel. I wouldn't know obviously, but you'd probably feel shut in. You can't talk to everybody. Like. But then when people find out your issues, then they make it more like, oh, why didn't you talk to us about it? Da-da-da. When it's like, you really don't know these people to be in their business like that. You don't know what goes through their mind. You don't know how they're processing. So it's like.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's also important to like be aware of like when you're famous, like all your eyes are on you, and then you have a fan base, and then you have your mental health, and like maybe family or kids, and it's just like really overwhelming. It was reported that last week he was having a fight with his ex-fiance over some abuse allegations, and then it was confirmed by police recently that he actually jumped off the balcony after he was going through a rage. The hotel staff reported seeing like an aggressive man under the influence, and they saw pictures of like the smashed TV and just drugs all over the hotel room, which is like honestly very sad. And it was interesting because like an hour before the incident occurred, there was like a post on Snapchat and Instagram showing like where he was staying. He was with his girlfriend, and just he was honestly happy. So just to see that quick transition was like really shocking, I feel.
Yeah.
And like how the media is like constantly jumping on it now, and I don't know, like, was this?
I think TMZ was a little bit insensitive with what
Yes,
they did,
were. Didn't they show the picture?
Yeah, and
I was like,
that's wild.
Why would you do that?
That's wild. Like
why would?
When it comes to TMZ, they don't know boundaries.
They don't care. They don't care.
Because it's like,
where the boundary lies between like respect and like just like give it a couple like hours.
I feel like they like that because that's what really gets them the buzz. Like,
That is true.
Like if TMZ wasn't messy, I wouldn't know who they are. Like I'm sorry, like things like Shade Room. If Shade Room wasn't messy and jumped on stuff as soon as it happened, I wouldn't really care about them. Like if they were just some regular, oh, we just report on the news, I wouldn't care. Because whenever something happens, like when you hear a little bit about something, first place you're going, Shade Room, Twitter, the messiest places, because they have no respect. And that's why I think TMZ really jumped on that, because they know that like that's where they're going to get the clicks. You hear about that, first thing I'm doing, anytime I hear something, Twitter. I know they got it.
They
because most of the time I find it out from Instagram. I think I found out about his death on Instagram, and then I jumped on Twitter, and it's like whoa.
Do you think there should be some regulations or like backlash for reporters like this, like TMZ, Shade Room? Like should they be like, I don't know, like called out for in a way?
Mean, I feel like they get called out all the time, like especially by like the general public. Because like if you take like, well, obviously his death recently, Kobe's death for example, the way they had that information and just like the insensitivity toward the families, I feel like that's the biggest thing where it comes to like, oh, you guys are like, that's really disrespectful.
I agree. What do you think about like any like repercussions or like firings in that sense?
I feel like they definitely should, but it's like hard to go about it in a way, because it's like, that's their job. I don't really know how to explain it. Like they, at the end of the day, you can't get mad at them for really doing
their job.
Because a lot of the time, especially with that kind of work, you're working like to make that money. Like that's your job. Like you can't spare nobody's feelings when it's your job. Like for me, when it comes to money, I will take your shift. I don't care. I will say, they say, oh, who going home? Not me. Maybe you.
So if you were sent out in the field like to report a story like that, you don't think you feel some type of way?
Oh, like I wouldn't do it. Okay, that's kind of. I'm not taking photos of his dead body.
Oh, that's
ignorant. That's so wild.
How you sleep at night?
I can't even bring myself to do it.
That's a little too much.
Like I don't know that, and especially like the day after, like the day
like a couple, like not even a couple hours,
maybe a couple minutes. Like it was wild, and then like you knew you were wrong. That's why it's gone. But it's like it was just the respect. Like it don't matter who it is. At the end of the day, it could have been the worst person in the world. I'm still not trying to see that. Like I'm not trying to see that. Like I don't like. That's just ignorant. Like people, like that's someone like grimy. Passed away, and you're really sitting here acting like it was just like, oh, so and so caught cheating. Like
imagine that was your like fiance or like your girlfriend, boyfriend. Like how would you feel if someone was like, oh, I just reported on that? That is really like, disrespectful.
Exactly. You really gotta look at it from that case. Jesus. Like if somebody close to me passed away and I see their body like on social media, maybe a few hours later. Whoa.
I feel like if it's like in the room, like what was happening in the room when they saw the pictures? Like, oh yeah, we should post that. No explicit version, no blurb, no nothing, just right there. I feel like that is a really big problem we're seeing in today's social media, like the rise like TikTok, Instagram. Like you have little kids seeing this as well. So I think like we, as like students, we're about to go into the field. I think that's like something very concerning, just to think about, and also, I don't know, just bring awareness to, because it is happening and it is real. And I like when you touched on earlier about like mental health and like celebrities, like that's not something that's really covered And what do you think should be addressed on that?
I don't know. Like, I feel like celebrities, it's the fans. People need to learn to let their person take time. Now, like, this is kind of like off the wall. He's not really in this topic, but like Corey Kenshin, he been gone for so long. But at the same time, notice how his fans low-key are respecting it. Like, yeah, we're like, when's the next video coming? Like, he's never coming back. But at the same time, every time I've seen someone see him in public, nobody's like harassing him about it. Nobody's being like, drop now, like, oh, I'm not your fan no more. Everyone's respecting that. At the end of the day, mental health over everything. Like, you can't force somebody. That's like overworking. That you can't force somebody to do it. So it's like people need to stop getting on artists when they want to take a break. Now, like, Rihanna, girl, you've had a lot of years.
Rihanna, she has a
she's
family,
not
though.
dropping.
But
She not dropping.
She got a family.
She's
not dropping, but she got, because y'all see that video where somebody said, oh, new music, new makeup? And she said, oh, yeah, makeup line coming.
Makeup.
Girl, like.
She said she's in the studio, but
It's
we
Where?
haven't heard nothing.
But it's like.
What studio?
Studio is at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean.
But again, that's
untamed.
yeah, they ain't touching that. But that's an example of like they're still respecting her. They're like,
Yeah.
I wear Fenty products. Like, I still go and support my girl. You're not dropping music, but you know what?
It's okay.
I can work with your old stuff. You know, I'm cool. Like,
she's in her motherhood right now. She's enjoying that. That's what she wanted.
but then I feel like if Taylor Swift said she wanted to take a mental health break, her fans would go crazy.
Yes.
They would act so wild
For
to her.
Yes.
They do a complete switch up. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, they pay $1,000 to see her. So I just know if she said, I'm not dropping for a while, like, I'm taking a step back, they wouldn't respect her, I feel like. Like, I feel like it gets to a point where it's like, are you a fan or are you a stalker?
That
Because
is
it's like,
true.
you can't, you gotta chill out with that.
There was I think Childish Gambino did a show, a movie. It was called Swarm. It was about this woman, and she was like going crazy over this celebrity that she like admired. It was kind of hinted towards like Beyonce's fan base, because like that, y'all fan bases be toxic. So who do you think is like has the most toxic fan
Nicki.
base?
Whoa, like,
I agree.
you can't say.
I agree.
Like, I used to be a big Nicki fan.
It
And, like,
got-
I still like her music.
Yes.
But the way that fan group is, I don't like this. When I was younger, I'm a bar. But as it's gone on, I don't claim that. Like, yes, I listen to Nicki. I'm never going to sit here and say I don't. Like, I like Nicki's music. Am I a barb? No, because y'all act wild. The moment somebody say anything to Nicki could be in the wrong. But the moment anybody says something back, Nicki could go after somebody. If they say something back, you're sending death threats. You're talking about them bad. Like, that whole Nicki Meg situation,
Oh, yeah, that was
that's
crazy.
wild.
That was
Like,
crazy.
calm down.
That was crazy. That was extremely
It's
crazy.
the way Meg used to look up to Nicki. So for her fans to sit there and come at her when really it was never that big. Nicki just gets, like, I love her. She's good. But at the same time, she is getting older. You can't sit here and act like she's still the best in the world. We have new artists. You have to make room for them. We're never going to kick her out. That's not what's happening. Like, as she gets older, we're not going to kick her out and be like, oh, yeah, she don't make music no more. We don't care about her. No, it's never that. Her music still is fire. But is there room for other artists? Yes. Lotto's doing very well right now. Like,
Lotto's very
her
successful.
she's coming up.
And
Like,
then you have like a little bit Ice Spice.
I
I know. I don't claim. I don't claim either. I don't claim
y'all
it
see
either.
that black wig she wore to Victoria's Secret?
Stop, I saw that.
She
It
can
looked
take
a-
that
it
somewhere else.
looked-
Girl, that is not your brand. Take
It
that
looked
else.
a hot mess. Girlie, go fix it, please.
Like, it was not giving Betty Boop. None
It
of that. It was
wasn't.
giving.
And she's having her own controversy too.
Cleo.
She just too messy.
That was messy.
That was messy. Y'all need to pick better people for influences. I
I don't
swear.
know.
But I do agree. Like Nicki does have a really toxic fan base. Come after me. I don't care.
They can come after me, but just know I listen to Nicki. I never sat here and said I didn't, but y'all be the problem.
That is true.
Y'all be the problem. Oh,
Like, it's okay to like people's music, but like you out here cursing people out in the comment section, sending death threats. Like it was
you
never
finding
that
my
deep.
address?
Yes.
Because I said I don't like a certain
Yes.
song. Now my address.
What
on
are we
Twitter.
doing? What are we talking about? Kenya,
Now-
how you feel?
I mean, that was a good take. I'm gonna say Beyonce's The Beehive,
I was
but
just-
also, I mean, I haven't really heard much of them no more. But if y'all remember, like back in the day, them K-pop stands,
oh my
they used to go
gosh.
crazy.
Yes.
They used to go
They
crazy.
do used to go crazy.
Remember when? What was it? Dynamite that beat the Lana, Lady Gaga, and Ariana song? Was it Lady Gaga?
Oh,
that
I know what you're talking about. Oh,
that one song that dropped, and,
Mhm.
and then I think Dynamite either won or no, maybe they didn't win.
I
Either way,
remember this.
whatever it was, they acted wild about that whole situation.
They
like,
wild about
oh
anything.
They do.
They do.
Like,
they're so insane.
Yes.
Like,
I don't think it's
I
that
think
deep.
they can be like one of the top 3.
They
like,
might.
the craziest. They might sometimes even take
BTS,
one.
the army, the
Be-
army.
the
That alone,
that's a
that's
real
so
army,
aggressive.
yes.
The army, that's
Yes.
aggressive. Like, whoa.
Like, why would you claim it? I'm like,
Kendrick Lamar fans.
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
To a certain degree.
Okay.
Yes.
You know who's like crazy? Like, you gotta chill out. I'm sorry, Drake fans.
Yes. Drake fans, for sure.
Kendrick fans.
Because they're the
Kendrick
most.
and Drake fans.
Kendrick fans are
They're,
worse.
Yeah.
But no, Drake fans
You're
are
not gonna
so
see him pin both of
delusional
them.
though. Like, I like Drake.
Mhm.
Like any artist I talk about,
Yeah.
it's because I listen to them and I can have a valid. Like, I'm never gonna talk about somebody that I never listened to because it's like I don't know. Now, like, I like Drake. I like old Drake, newer Drake. I've listened to a few songs, but I've like fell out. I really like that old Drake. But it's like his fans be so delusional about everything. Oh, Drake the best rapper of all time. Okay, knock it off. Maybe if this was 2012, I would be like, hey, you're right. It's 2024.
Grow up.
Audrey is not. What's his name? Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Audrey. He is not eating the girls up no more. Like, we can calm that down.
Audrey, that
Like-
is crazy.
Like, what? Like, anyways.
Sorry.
Like,
That was funny. Oh, we gonna get canceled for sure. It's okay.
oh,
The Barb's, the
I'm gonna
army.
be on Twitter.
Barbs
The
are
Barb's
the-
already
the
gonna find us.
Barbs
The
are
Barb's, the
coming.
army. Don't post it.
Got it coming, yo.
Y'all, hide
I'm
your
sorry.
addresses.
Hide everything. Hide your socials.
Everything.
Hide don't be posting nothing. You know, I'm not sorry. It's our opinion.
You
So
know what?
you got a problem with it.
Like I said, I
Still love Nicki though.
anybody I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about,
love
I've
all of
listened
them.
to. I love all of them.
Yeah, I love all that. I support them, but not to an extent where I'm like
Not to where
their pictures are all up on the wall.
Okay.
I'm over here. That's too much
that's
now.
too much.
That
but
is too much.
I will say, I'm not a big fan of him, but I will say his pictures in my room.
Who?
Playboy Cardi got a few pictures
Oh,
in my
Jesus.
room.
Okay.
That
Before,
is the worst
before-
fan base I've ever
They're
dealt with in my
crazy.
life.
They're
His
crazy.
His music is ass.
Wow.
But, like,
wow.
Nah, the
wow.
old Cardi though.
Old Cardi.
Old Cardi.
Cardi's
on
back.
top.
I got him
Okay.
on my wall.
New Cardi, nah.
Nah.
I got him on my
agree.
wall just to look at.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
really just put him on and be like, I never am gonna front and say I'm a fan. I really don't listen to his music. But you know what? I will look at pictures of him. But before
The whole stuff.
the new
Not
Cardi, the new
before
Cardi
the
do
new
not be on my
Cardi.
wall. I got old Cardi on my wall.
Mhm.
I got like
What do you think there's like weird transition between like old and new artists? Like comparing like old Drake to new Drake, and it's just like what happened in the middle?
Cardi, I mean, I'm gonna take Cardi for example.
Mhm.
If we look at Cardi's artistry back then,
Mhm.
he was more playful with it. But his artistry now is like really anti-religious, all this like demon stuff, and like it's just like
was right about that.
not the move.
That is true.
It's just not it, and it's like people have picked up on it, and it's like, yeah, I'm not really rocking with that. But some still rock with it. I'm just one who does it.
Yeah, the whole devil and demon
Yeah,
culture. I don't
Yes.
know
I've
where
been
did
noticing
that
that a
come from.
lot.
I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? You need to be saved
Amen.
expeditiously.
Amen.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm never gonna get mad about this, but I feel like
Mhm.
it's because they grow with their fan base. Like
True.
you age with what your fan base's age was. Like
That is correct.
Beyonce, I love Beyonce,
Mhm.
but the Beyonce I love was like when I was growing up. I'm hearing "Crazy in Love," what else? Like now I'm blanking, but like
Drunken Love.
Yeah, drunken love.
"Drunk in Love," yeah, like "Countdown," like
Mhm.
"Freakum Dress," all that, "Green Light," all
Yeah.
that. Like I love that, but this new Beyonce, I still like it, but it gives more like my mom be more behind it than me for real. Like the new Beyonce really do give empowering, but it's just not me right now.
That's
like
right.
I feel like for us, we have artists who are like our modern day Beyonce, if that makes sense. So it's I lied actually. We do not have nobody that's like our modern day Beyonce. We have
onto
Beyonce.
her status? I don't think so.
No one's ever gonna come to her, but
No.
I do feel like she grow. It's just artists grow with their fan base. I'm never gonna be mad about that though, because you know where your money's at. Like she's still getting money,
Gee, every day.
but I will say that I'm not big on like her newer music.
Yeah, that
like
country album was not it.
okay,
I listened
wait
to
a minute.
some
it
of
wasn't
it.
for me.
I really
listened
did
to
like
some of it.
what was
Not
that song? What's
which
that song?
one? There's a
The new country song that was like really popping. Like her
with
Beyonce.
Dolly
No, wait.
16 carriages.
16 Cargo. That one. We could play the
Two
song.
Hands
'cause
to
I
Heaven?
don't even know. Yeah.
So
we-
popular Alexis.
Oh.
Oh, this ain't Texas.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
mhm.
that. Okay, I like that. I honestly like that more black artists are getting in the country and that they're actually letting us in. Like, I'm sorry, you know who really deserved to be like he was fire with Old Town Road. I don't care. That was a great country song. I don't care what nobody say.
When he posted, I was like, oh my God, y'all is going to get trampled by that industry because they don't like us.
They don't like us.
They don't like us.
But I'm liking how we're getting in. Like, did you see that? That one song that just came out. Now it's real corny and you're gonna see it on reels all the time. But like, it's that. Pour me another bottle.
Oh yeah, the
so pour me another
some whiskey song.
Yeah, the whiskey song.
He won. He did really well with that. Like I think he was number 1 on the country board, and that was
really
crazy because it's like to see us in that kind of like
in that genre.
In that genre, like you normally don't see that, but for him to do so well in it, to where it's like there was really nobody hating. Like nobody can really sit here and be like, yeah, the song a little played out, but if it's on, I'm not gonna sit here and hate. Like it's a good beat. What you looking at?
Ooh.
Right there.
I took out Diddy for a reason. He got accused of 5 more things. I'm not talking about Diddy. Fuck Diddy.
Fuck Diddy.
Fuck Diddy and his allegations.
Hennessy.
His baby oil was allegedly laced with date rape drugs.
Oh, I saw that.
Hennessy.
Every day is just something new about
Come
Diddy.
out to play.
Come out to play.
Crazy things to people.
Did you not see that video?
I saw it.
Oh my God. With the Ciroc. With the Ciroc. Hennessy.
Jesus.
Are you
some help?
crazy? Like, that's actually like hound behavior. Like, you're so. And then I hate. Okay, I know I'm laughing, but one thing I hate is how people are like normalizing it just to be like, oh yeah, Diddy, no Diddy, all jokes. But it's like this is a real.
Oh yeah, these are real people.
Really
Yes.
crazy.
Real
Like,
allegations.
this is really crazy. Like if I heard about it, I feel like it's cause who he was. But it's like this is like real. Like if you heard this case on like a podcast, maybe like 2 years after, people will sit here and be like, that's crazy. Like, whoa, like why did anyone even let him out in the street? But since everyone's making it like a joke, they're acting like this is like real people this happened to. Like this is real. Like that can be so scary. And for people to make it a joke.
That could have been someone you knew.
Yeah.
And it's like they just now coming out, and it's like it's not okay. Like his allegations are crazy. Like the
It's
stories,
deep.
they were young, 18, 19,
exactly. And I'm surprised
18, 19, 20 years old.
I'm surprised people are coming out with it because poor Justin. Because I'm surprised people are coming out with it because if someone made a joke about like that situation, if some people were making jokes about my situation, but I hadn't spoke up about it yet, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't feel comfortable because at that point, are you gonna make a joke out of me for my serious like this was serious? This seriously happened to me. But it's like, do I want to come out with it and you're going to make a joke out of me? Like, or am I just going to...
But I think it's like we have like a lost respect of like when like trauma and everything. People like to laugh at that.
People like to laugh at everything.
It's not funny. It is not funny. I don't
like
understand.
until you're in that situation, you really will never know how they feel. You can't sit here and make jokes about everything because that affects people so differently.
It does. And we just want to say we're so sorry to all the victims and people out there. I hope you guys find like therapy and just help and like support from your families. Like, okay, this is not a really easy topic to talk about, but it's good to have safe places like this where we can talk about it. And of course, if you need help, go find like counselors. Just speak to someone, please, because you are not alone. Okay, I think we could wrap it up. Are we good on time? Okay.
I'm talking about relationships.
Oh, I don't want to go down that road. I mean,
DDG acting wild because he can't get nobody better.
Stop!
He
was going on a whole parade.
A whole you giving out 2 BBLs?
Thank you.
Where's
scholarship?
Where's scholarships? Like, I need college paid for. I don't need no BBL. I don't need it. I need my next semester paid for free if you want to give it away.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't care.
Giving out a BBL is wild.
That is really
like,
crazy.
Like, what time are we in right now?
I feel like he's really showing out for the net because
he did.
people had a moment they broke up. Now he on the net. Oh, I'm giving out BBLs. Oh, who want their nails paid for? Oh, it's because I feel like.
And out of all this, have you heard anything from her?
No, it's quiet because she's mature.
Not a peep. But you're over here on every single podcast, everything a show. Shut up.
Now,
I've been said this about him though, because like when he back in the day when he had the issue when she was doing the Little Mermaid and the whole thing about the co-stars pairing them up, all that he kind of had a problem with, and I was like,
he insecure.
Yeah, exactly. Insecure men get
insecure.
insecure about things they're doing. You're mad at me. You feel like I'm doing this because you're doing that to me.
Yes.
Like I'm not saying there's only men do that, but like I personally feel like if you're getting mad at me about something that's so off the wall, I have no choice but to think you're doing me like that. For you to think that I'm doing you like that, you must be doing me like that. So if you're getting mad that I'm getting paired with my coworker, and I'm sitting here telling you I'm not doing that, you must be. It's like it comes from a guilt. Not always, but most of the time it comes from guilt. Like you're accusing me because
you did the same thing.
Like
just come out and say it. It's okay. Exactly. I mean, it's not okay, but you know,
it's not okay. But it's just like
you go get Ruby Rose.
We need to start.
Stop.
Nah, y'all. Don't play. Drewski gonna pay for that PR again. He ain't gonna let nobody else do his PR. I really
thought they were like.
I thought, okay, yeah, maybe I'm crazy. I really did think they were like.
They look happy.
He's so funny to me. So it's like.
He is happy. Like, I don't know if he was serious or just like.
No, that's the thing. You can never tell if he's being serious.
Yeah, I thought they was trolling, but at the same time, I really did think it was a little true at first because it's like, you know, like that made sense to me. Like, it could be like, it could be a 10 with a 2 sense of humor. Like, your sense of humor is terrible. Get out of my face. But you don't even got to be a 10. But if your sense of humor is, like, if we really bond, that's all that really matter. Like, it don't matter.
5 on 5.
Like, exactly. Like, we can meet in the middle there. Like, if you're funny, you funny. I ain't gonna ever knock you for it.
Funny is always top tier. Also, like, dark humor. I'm gonna put not too dark.
Not
now.
too dark.
Not too dark.
We just talked about that.
Just
talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
You know what? I like our kind of dark humor.
Yeah.
I don't like their kind of dark humor. Their kind of dark humor. Their kind of dark humor is calling me a slur.
Yes, it is.
Clock it.
Clock that, because that's not what I like.
We don't like that. Nothing funny about our race.
You need to leave.
Oh my god, but no, I do agree. And also Victoria Monet. I know they're broken up for a couple of months, but she's with British rapper Stormzy. I was shocked because girly, how can you do this for me? I was so happy for her.
She's supposed to. Okay, I feel like she's
got a whole
supposed
kid.
to be on.
Stop having kids with these people.
I feel like she's supposed to be for the woman.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna spin on Kehlani.
Thank you.
I thought Kehlani hit that phone was like, Don Julio made me a fool for you.
She made, I thought they are perfect together. They had a whole song together. I'm like, girly, that's your girl. Go after her. Jeez.
Y'all ever heard Hate the Club?
Yes.
Yeah.
But do you think, like, why is it, like, associated with our culture? Like, we have people that are moving from, like, a non-traditional sense. Like, no weddings. They're just going with, like, their boyfriends, they're having kids, and then that's it. Like, do you... I don't agree with
I feel like it's been normalized.
It's been normalized a lot. Okay.
I definitely feel like it's normalized a lot more. And I think it's more the fetishization of having a kid rather than knowing what comes with the kids. Like, I personally, I don't get baby fever. I don't really see kids in my... Okay. Everyone gonna say I'm changing my mind. I don't really see kids in my future, period. Like, I know that about myself.
And that's fine.
But there are girls who I support if you want kids, but I feel like you don't gotta rush that. At the end of the day, you're gonna get it eventually. Like, but I don't think you have to rush it. I don't think you have to rush it. I think people also like to assume that with a baby comes love. And that's not always the situation. You can have a baby and still not have love, because at the end of the day, lust has nothing to do with love. Lust is not the same as love. So most, like, if your baby came out of lust, you trying to assume that love's gonna come right after, you're crazy, because that's not even how you even got that. And it's like, you can't force somebody to have it. Like, if you know your partner's really not trying to do that, why are we trying to play like you think that's what's gonna make?
You try to play house and everything with people's lives, and it's not.
Yeah, funny. Like you don't have to play house this early. Like, no, I get
this early.
No, I understand. Some people can. Some people I support having their kids. Like, if you know you have your life mapped out and you're good for that.
If you have your finances in check and everything, you're good and solid, have a kid, great. But if you don't just do it just to do it.
Like, I feel like more and more, it's just happening earlier and earlier.
Like 20, like, 21, 22.
But even earlier than that, like, I'm never gonna knock somebody for like being on their stuff and having that baby. Like, if you're on your stuff and you had that baby, I'm supporting you. Like, there was a lot of girls at my graduation who had babies. But that's a lot of but at the same time, when I go back to that sentence, there were a lot of girls at my graduation who had babies. So it's like, yeah, I'm supporting you because you're graduating, you have a baby. But at the same time, you're graduating, you have a baby.
That was a really crazy statement.
Do I have a baby?
The youths.
Oh, yeah, the youth.
Why would you ask if she has a baby?
I thought he said do you. I thought he said do you. I said do it. I said do you see? I said do you see baby around here?
Do you see her when she out here doing her thing?
Like, do you see the baby around here? Do it look like?
Where is the baby?
You think I'm?
Is the baby here?
Oh,
like,
the carrier right over there.
That the baby? Oh, okay. Right. Where the baby at? Okay.
110%. I just feel kind of sad for like black women because like, okay, like just settle down with someone you actually love. Put the ring on it first.
That's what I'm saying. You think marriage
the
is important before
on
a baby?
it first.
Honestly, if anything, I don't dream about kids. I do dream about my wedding. I know my wedding's about to be fire. Like I'm not even about to play. Like if my wedding's not fire, what?
Then what's the point?
What's the point? Like why would I?
Destination wedding or?
Destination.
Ooh, destination. But also, it's like you never gonna baby mama me.
Ooh.
What do I look like? To me, baby mama is just another form of situationship, but you just actually have to stay in contact. Like it's not as simple as like a block. It's you actually have to stay in contact because you have a kid. When it's like that's delusion. That is delusion. Like no.
Oh, he's gonna change for me. No, he has 6 other baby moms lined up. You was not the one. I'm sorry.
Especially if you're not the first.
So
if you're not the first, second, or third, keep it moving. Why are you even trying to like? Why are you even trying to play with your life like that? Like, and then all these playing stepmom. Okay, leave him where he's at. Like, I don't even got time for that. I'm like, what do I look like playing stepmom at 20?
That's
clock it. Clock it. I don't even have thought. Just clock it.
Like at 20, I'm still in college right now. I'm getting my credits together. What do I look like getting your diaper together? What?
Yo, clock it.
Like what? That is so wild to me. I can't imagine. I don't even like to wake up for my 9 a.m.s. You think I'm about to wake you up to go to preschool? I gotta get you dressed for preschool?
Yeah.
I gotta go pick you up from preschool.
Yeah, cook and clean. Make sure the house is. Yeah, make sure all the kids are
fresh. Don't let them get sick.
Don't let them get sick.
What comes with stepmom, playing stepmom, is now your housewife, actually, too. Yeah. So, now, matter of fact, you was better off being real mom.
I guess he's going to ask you to borrow your car to go cheat.
Go cheat on you with your car that you pay for while you're taking care of his baby. That he's going to have another one on you.
Yeah.
And you never had a baby the whole time.
Crazy. I'm so glad we're in the room with smart, educated women. Lord, I love all of us. We are going to make some good decisions in life. I'm so sorry for all y'all out there. Okay, to wrap it up, I'm going to ask you a really quick question. It's getting cold outside. What is one staple outfit or, like, piece of clothing you have to have? Go.
My puffer.
My puffer vest.
Puffer vest. Ooh. Any Uggs?
I got one right now.
I don't got my Uggs on right now, but you know what? Them Uggs, every
is essential.
Got to.
Crocs.
Why are
with the fur?
Crocs in the winter. With the fur.
With the fur.
Yes. But regular Crocs, you're wild. Your feet are cold. Like what are you talking about?
I know they're cold.
What's another? I feel like okay.
If you're wearing shorts, out here with the flip flops, the
brown flip flops to be exact, because the brown ones.
Yes.
Why do I see so many brown ones? I don't see other. Do y'all not have any other colors? Because the brown's not that cute. Like
it's not.
I wouldn't be mad if the flip flops match the fit. Why is they brown?
But why is it flip flops in the first
exactly?
Because while I'm walking to class this morning, 38 degrees.
Shorts.
Maybe not even 38.
The biker shorts.
Oh
the tank tops be killing me.
I know y'all cold. I know y'all cold.
It's just a regular shirt.
No.
Arms out.
Yeah. And you be doing this. I know you're cold.
I know you're cold.
Run back in and get a jacket.
And then next thing you know, they're going to be coughing in the class.
And then we be in class. And you're mad because I'm looking at you sideways. But it's like, you should have put a good on.
Bronchitis and everything. Y'all coughing bronchitis. Cover your mouth or stay home.
I really do feel like people follow the leader with this. I really don't think. I don't hear as many coughs until I hear the first cough in class. When you hear one cough, 6 more following. You guys were not coughing until you heard that one. Now you just want to cough to cough.
Runs out after.
This is why we should bring back masks because it's just really
it's
disgusting.
nasty.
It's
like
nasty.
I've seen too many. I thought we were like grown. I'm seeing too much coughing with no
with the
they're just out in the open. Like that's disgusting.
Oh gee, just wash your hands, stay home, drink some tea.
Stay clean.
Like that's dirty.
Just go to sleep, honestly. Anyway, and that is all for Behind the Mic Entertainment Episode 2. I'm Elissa, joined by
Bree,
Kenya.
Thank you so much and have a good day.